Why are we frozen?
I don't know. Why are we frozen? That's a good point.
There's no camera. There's no camera. No card in there. I have to watch ads.
There we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Comics and Beer. We're your hosts. My name is Bruce.
My name is Stephanie. Did you guys see my frozen again?
Hopefully the camera doesn't freeze again. And if it does, we'll just swap it out for a different one. The one that was right over there.
Guys.
It'll be easy peasy, nice and squeezy. Don't worry. But guys, it's Friday night. It is time for Comics and Beer, your Friday night live stream with us.
Guys, we're here.
We're here. We're excited. But yeah, total camera malfunction. Totally threw me off. I'm feeling better. I'm not sweating already, so that's a good start.
It's a slow start. He'll be sweating soon. Don't worry.
But guys, on this live stream, we talk about all the latest comic book news. That's comic book movies, comic book TV shows, and sometimes we get to comic books. Normally we don't. We usually end there.
We used to. There used to be a time on the stream where we got through all the news. Now it's just off the rails. We read the chat. People fight. I yell at everyone who needs it. We're stuck again. I wonder if they can hear us even when the camera's stuck.
They probably can.
Can you still hear us when the camera's stuck?
Yeah, of course they can still hear us.
Maybe they can't. Maybe everything's stuck in this world.
Here, talk to them, babe.
Hi, guys.
You're gonna probably hold it.
It's just my boobs. This is the boob show where we just have boobs all the time. Bruce has predicted this was gonna happen. He got my boobs ready beforehand.
No,
he
you
was
should
like,
hold it up and talk
no,
to them.
it's more fun just to look at my boobs.
Talk, like, talk to
It's
them.
more fun to be weird.
It's not fun
This
to be
morning, I had to we have this calendar that I bought. It says like everything that happens, like every day is a national day today. So Sunday apparently is the International Day of Talking Like a Pirate. And I tried to get Jack, our 5-year-old, to talk like a pirate. And I was like, "Arr, we're going to be pirates on Sunday." And he got like all shy and weird and then wouldn't talk like a pirate and then ended up crying because I tried to make him talk like a pirate. And then he's like, "I don't know why I'm crying." And then like 15 minutes later, it came like walking down the stairs. He's like, "I can do it now. Arr, matey." And then he was fine. So the moral story is, I'll make you feel bad if you can't talk like a pirate, so talk like a pirate. That's it. This is the whole live stream.
That's not the whole live stream.
No, I'm gonna
Your
talk
part of the show is you do this, I do my
That's
part.
not fun for me. I don't like to do the semantics of the show. Bruce is in charge of that. Guys, I buy beer and yell at people. Bruce puts together news stories that we never talk about. And then he's like, "We talked about that on Comics and Beer." And I'm like, "I don't remember that ever happening." And then I have no idea what actually goes on. This is a good angle for the whole show, guys.
The whole show.
The whole show is going to be me holding this webcam, drinking beer. We're going to go on like an OnlyFans. What is it? OnlyFans. We're going to start an OnlyFans page where it's just my face really close up, talking about stories about children.
Really washed out.
It's terrible, Bruce.
All right, we'll talk to them some more.
All right. So I'll do my favorite part, which is saying hello to chat. I would like to say Sam King was technically first. I know, Sam, you weren't first. I saw like Michael was on at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. There was a bunch of people on before you, but you were the first one once I logged in. So Sam, welcome back to being first again. It's still really, really washed out. But yeah, first Sam. Then Las Cruces. Stephen Haynor did let us know that he was going to be going away this weekend and he wasn't going to sign on. So that said, Minuteman Comics is here. He said after a bit of a hiatus, he's back and ready. And he started about 3 hours ago. I'm assuming he means drinking. It still looks terrible. I'm guessing that's just because this camera is terrible.
It is.
James Gallegos is in the house, guys. I feel like when I was holding the camera, it was much better for you guys. And maybe we should do that. Ignacio is here. Omar Reyes Jr. is here. Andrew Kai, all the way from Australia. It's just, I don't even know. What is it, like 4 o'clock in the morning there now? Andrew, you're just amazing and staying up with us and hanging out with us. Everyone was agreeing they could hear me. I'm the boob matrix, apparently. Oh, Get to the Punchline is here. David Andre. And yes, that's what happens. You miss a couple weeks and it's straight to boobs. This is boobs only. Next week is the penis show. Let's see how many people show up for that. Borican is here.
Borican Comics.
Kay Titus also here. Hello from Typhoon Country. Typhoon Fever, typhoons that happen.
Typhoon Mary.
And Ignacio, yes, if you don't bully your kids into talking like pirates, you're not a real parent. I was like, that's really sad, Jack. You won't talk like a pirate. You have no imagination. And he's like, ah, and cried, and I'm like, ah, you'll be crying like a lullaby. And they made me feel bad. Also, Low Budget Comics thing just showed up. Welcome to the show.
All right, that was a very weird start to the show. We had some obviously technical difficulties. We had to put on this crappy webcam, turn down the lights to almost nothing, and Stephanie's still blown out for some reason. She's just so hot.
I'm just a vampire, and you guys are just learning about it now.
But guys,
it's because I haven't been in the sun in a couple weeks, so I'm very
It's sad. We've been indoors doing things. But guys, it's comics. This is the last episode before the end of the month giveaway, which is next week. Which is you guys have a chance to win a slab. Stephanie bought 5. You need to pick one from the 5.
Holy guacamole. There's some pretty awesome slabs. Also, Bruce already picked our beer, so I'll put it over here. From Bridge and Tunnel Brewery, it's called Get In, Shut Up, Hold On. New York IPA. An angry taxi driver. I was like a woman with her feet up. I guess he's driving so fast. She like fell over.
She fell over.
It's crazy. It's crazy. There's like a whole story about it on the side. I'm not going to read all that to you. I've never heard of this brewing company before. Thought the can was interesting. 6.8%. So not terrible. Brika wants to know if he can finally win.
Finally win? Of course you can. You haven't won forever.
Haven't won like a long time.
You haven't been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know what? You can't win because you don't have entries because you're not here. Let's see if you make it to 10-15. Angel.
So what are we going to talk about? So we do trivia. And that's why you guys want to make sure you show up each and every single week following or before the end of the month giveaway, because this is the only way you'll get your entries. And the great wrench of all wrenches, James Gallegos wrote the trivia for this week, and it's She-Hulk trivia. So I hope you got your She-Hulk knowledge in your brains. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and smash the like button and hit the bell. Notifications. Just a reminder to do that. Big thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. We're up to 1,300 subscribers.
Fools. 1,300 people.
We are getting so close to having everything we need for our 1,000 subscriber.
We'll be at our 2,000 subscriber mark, but
we're waiting on the last piece. A person in chat was part of the reason why this is taking so long, but it's also the reason why it's going to be so amazing. So make sure you guys are sticking around, keeping an eye out for a video, launching it soon. But yeah, that's it.
Guys, this beer is pretty good. We went out to dinner and I had a margarita and it was one of the worst margaritas in my life. Who would think that you could mess up a margarita so bad?
I don't know, babe.
But it's a thing that happened to me and I would like to formally complain. I want to talk to the manager.
I do just want to say one thing real quick, guys. I just want to get the party started.
That's how I turn Bruce on. I turn the lights off in our room and I'm like...
Exactly. That's all she needs to do.
And he's like, yes. He just takes his clothes off. He's like, it's that time.
It's that time. All right, babe. So we do drinking it each and every single week. What are the rules?
Guys, if we talk about reboots, you drink. If we talk about our kids, which I just did, so you should be drinking already. If I go on a rant, which I tried and then the camera got frozen, we drink. Whenever Bruce can't remember the name of a movie or character, it's every minute of our life, you drink. And whenever I yell at someone in chat, you drink. I would like to point out that it's awfully convenient that I yelled at Steven Hayner last week and he now has to go away this weekend and he won't be on the stream. I just think it's a little suspicious, Steven. A little suspicious.
You running? Are you running away, Steven?
You can run, but you can't hide. Also, Tugan is here.
Tugan Pedro. Hopefully, Tugan showed up late, so that's great. He missed all the shenanigans at the beginning, so it was a hot mess. It's a hot mess start.
But you can tell that it's still a mess by the low quality camera we're currently using. That's making me very shiny. I'm trying to wipe off the shine, but it's not helping.
So, yeah. Let's jump right into the news, because there's some fun news that came out this week.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
I'll be the judge of that.
Especially for people who play the dream game. You can play the dream game. Guys, tonight's going to be a great night, because there'll be a lot of drinking. So, first up, I got to share my screen.
Oh, tomorrow's Omar's birthday.
Happy birthday, Omar.
Omar, for your birthday, I'm going to yell at you.
So, guess what? Twins sequel finally happening. The original came out in 1988. Guess what? We're getting a sequel in 2023.
That is so dumb. It is like 46 years later.
And guess what? They're triplet because it's gonna be they're Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger are twins, but their triplet is Tracy Morgan.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be amazing. If you guys watch 30 Rock, Tracy Morgan is a national treasure.
In 30 Rock, he was really, really good. But yeah, this is coming back. And the original director is coming back to direct again, Ivan Reitman or something. I think he was involved in Ghostbusters as well. But yeah, did you ever think Twins?
I don't think I've ever saw that movie.
You never saw Twins?
No.
Oh, I definitely saw Twins.
What, 1988? I was 6 years old.
Yeah,
I didn't
my
watch
parents
it.
watched it later in life.
I guess. My parents weren't that cool. Any whoozy, Gamma Rays Comics is here saying hello to everyone. Also, low budget comics and things, reminding everyone that I'm an angel. You're welcome.
So, did you ever see any of Arnold Schwarzenegger's early movies?
Second Street Marvel. What is considered his early movies?
There's
everything.
Stuff. Like
Predator.
Predator.
Rocky.
No, that's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, I don't know then. Predator.
Oh, you guys, Predator.
Kindergarten Cop. I loved Kindergarten Cop.
Total Recall.
When he's the pregnant woman, he's like has a baby.
Yes.
What is that called?
Drink, because I can't think of it.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, there is a movie called Eraser where he played like this guy that was an assassin type guy, and they guess what? They are rebooting it because why not? But guess what?
Eraser's the name of a movie he was in?
Yes.
All right. I don't, this is stupid. I hate this already.
But do you love it if it goes straight to on demand and skips screens and everything else? She doesn't even care.
I don't care. I'm trying to read chat. Omar is saying he's turning 40.
40 to make 4-0.
Reaper's Comic Den just got here and said he's here and he's already disappointed. What the fuck does that even mean? Are we not entertaining you enough? I'm shining over here.
With this low quality camera we got
low quality, low budget show we're putting on.
So, if you could think of a movie from like our childhood, that does not need a prequel, what would you think of? What kind of movie?
What movie does not need a prequel?
Does not need a prequel.
Every movie ever. They should stop doing things like prequels. We need to know what happened before that. Like that stupid Monsters Incorporated movie where they made the prequel Monsters University. Hot garbage. Every time they make a prequel, it's stupid. Nobody gives a shit about what happened before. Nobody. What
would you think about a prequel for, let's say, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
How many times are they going to remake Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
No, this is a prequel. It's not remaking it.
In the movie, they have him like go back in time and talk about his life and like how his dad didn't let him eat candy because he was a dentist and then he like started a chocolate factory. We already know what happened. And apparently it's Keegan-Michael Key touching coconut boobs.
No, it's the guy from Dune, the kid, like the main guy from the trailer. He is playing Willy Wonka. Keegan-Michael Key is just playing a role in the film. He
should stick to doing Key and Peele. That was a funny show, and I want to watch that. I can not see anybody who's named Aaron without saying Aaron in my head. I just have a conversation with an Aaron the other day, and I was in my head. I wanted to be like, Aaron, be nice.
Oh, I can't believe our camera looks so terrible. All right, it's time for trivia. I'm excited for trivia. Are you excited for trivia? I love trivia. Trivia is my favorite part. It means we get to give something away.
Ignacio, I am weird, so just accept it into your life.
Are you ready for trivia?
Guys, first person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway where you get to pick out from one of 5 slabs. And they're awesome slabs. And if you don't know the answer, Bruce will have it on the bottom of the screen.
I made them all super generic.
All right. I'll see if I know the answer. If I know it, I'll shout out. Who was She-Hulk married to at one time?
She got divorced.
Oscar Pistorius. No. It was Iron Man.
That's all we got.
Oh, I said Iron Man. Him Hulk.
This guy.
Wyatt. Dr. Doom. No, none of these are right, guys. It was not any of these. Daddy Robot Randy. Iron Man.
Daddy! Yours okay.
OJ.
I don't love it.
I like it. I like it because it doesn't leave like a weird
White
taste in my
Wingfoot.
mouth. Like a lot of the beers we drink have like a very copper taste left
Okay.
behind in my
And you
mouth.
like-
And
and you
this
don't-
one doesn't have it.
All right.
I believe
Give it
that
Andrew
Andrew
Kai!
Kai is got it right.
Andrew Kai. Of course, he get it right. The guy gets everything right.
Andrew, I'd like to everyone to take a minute to look at the fact that David Andrew just spelled Oscar Pistorius correctly. How?
He's a writer.
Amazing. He's amazing. He continues to amaze me.
All right. So, do you think there's more reboots or prequels we need to talk about? Oh, there definitely is. There's more prequels. There's so many prequels.
I'm gonna do a movie about my life, guys. It's just gonna be me yelling at people from a young age, like at like kindergarten. I'm like, guys, you're holding your crayons wrong. And then I'm also gonna yell at like my mom. And then I'm gonna yell my way up the corporate ladder.
So, can you remember the movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that you could remember from his early films?
I told you I only know Predator.
So, Predator.
Predator and Kindergarten Cop.
So, do you think Predator needs a sequel? A prequel?
No.
But
Why?
it does! It does!
Is it about the skull face people?
It's about these guys, Predators, and it's called Skulls.
Oh my god.
And guys, it's wrap production, so that means it's gonna be coming to theaters soon.
I hate it. I hate it all.
They don't go into detail what it's about, but they do have a cool picture down here that's on set. It's pretty cool. It's got cool lighting. This is some plants. Can you take anything away from that? Are you excited?
I hate all of it. I hate all of it. I hate all of it.
She hates it all, everyone. She hates it all. All right. So if we're not going to get excited about that, how about we get excited about Chris Hemsworth?
Is he shirtless?
He is.
There's a lot of videos that I've seen with Chris Hemsworth's training routine, which is definitely bullshit. But
so this is exactly that, and then we're gonna watch this little clip because this is supposedly his
holy
workout.
fucking shit! Look at Chris Hemsworth's arms.
So I just want to point out that this guy, when he squats, he doesn't squat below parallel. He doesn't even get to parallel. He barely gets there. And what is this? What kind of move is that?
Yeah, I've seen. That's what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of these training videos where you're like, this is no way that how he trains. He's a liar.
And
He's
what is
lying. On another note, holy shit! How big are Chris Hemsworth's arms?
that? They're gigantic. He's got.
They're fucking crazy. Look at his delts. Look at his delts. They're like the size of my head.
And what are the kind of push-ups are these? They're half push-ups.
He's just doing it quick to show off his fucking. Look at that screenshot of the video before he starts.
Get you
It
excited?
looks like pretend, like he's like, because his forearms are so small, and then his like biceps and delts are
He's got
just
big biceps.
gigantic.
It's a problem. He's actually talked about how it offends him how big his biceps are.
It offends him.
Yes.
It offends me that he says that. I'm sorry you can't wipe your own asshole, Chris Hemsworth. You have money to pay people for that. That's
Okay.
why I can't get that big. I have to slow down because I can't afford to get an asshole wiping person. I've looked into it. It's very expensive.
All right. So, did you watch the clips I sent you today?
Yes.
So, did you watch you watched No Time to Die, the clip about the two women that are going to be his
There's
James
the
Bond's-
007 people.
Yes. What did you think about that?
It's okay. I'm not a big like 007 fan. Like I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see it. And I don't like that I don't like when women are strong in movies and then they do interviews about how great it is that women are strong in movies. Just be strong in movies and be quiet about it. There's no men coming on being, looking how strong men are in this movie. We get it. You're badass. Leave it alone. You're badass, but you're also beautiful. When they have like some butch looking dyke woman like kicking ass in a movie, then I'll be like, oh wow. Look at them actually caring about strength and not your face. Then we'll talk about it.
So, this article basically goes to talk about how in the next Bond films, it's not going to be a male lead. It's going to be a female lead. And this is them introducing the female 007s. These two characters might not be it, but they're saying in the follow-up feature or films, there will be women in the Bond role moving forward.
Okay.
You have any feelings towards that at all?
It's because nobody fucking cares about seeing 007 anymore. So they're like, oh, we're going to revamp it. And now it's going to be women. And then next will be 007 children. And then after that, it'll be 007 dogs.
I can't wait for the dog version.
And it's going to be like Air Bud. They're just like, they fly through the sky. And they have like little guns attached to their little like paws. They're like little like unopposable thumbs. They're like, they can't figure out how to shoot the gun. That's going to be the whole episode.
All right.
And me, just Frank, just sitting there, laying there. And like people try to steal things. And he's like, and he goes back to bed.
So of all the actors that we've grown up with, what actor do you think has come out and said he never plans to retire?
Every fucking actor, all of you should retire. Who's never gonna? Is it Donald Trump?
No, he's not an actor.
He's acted in. He was in Home Alone.
What actor has been in so many movies, and you can see that he's never gonna retire?
Fucking Sylvester Stallone with his weird face that won't quit.
He's not really making movies anymore.
What's the guy who?
Thoughts would come to you so much quicker.
The guy who was in like the movie where he's like the pyramids. And he's like, well, I can't think of his face. He was in a bunch of really terrible movies.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a bunch of memes about him.
Sam King just said it right there.
Oh, that was wait. Oh, Nick Cage. That's who I was thinking of. Yes, that's
Nicolas
exactly
Cage.
what I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of him. Like the movie with the pyramids. You know, he like goes, he steals the Declaration
National
of Independence. Treasure. There you go. There you go.
So he was in some.
Oh my god! Remember that weird fucking movie clip we watched for this movie?
Yeah.
It was so weird. This movie is gonna be so weird.
So, Prisoner of the Ghostland. He was doing an interview with Entertainment Weekly, and they were talking about it, yada yada yada. And he goes on, and he is going to take a break after this film, and then he's going to take a little break for a little while. And the guy was like, "Oh my god, does that mean you're going to retire? Because you want to get the scoop, guys. You want to be the guy to get in the scoop." But he's like, "Oh no, I never plan to retire. I plan to act until I die."
God, Nick Cage is just... Name one good Nick Cage movie.
Can you name how many movies he's been in?
I think we talked about this.
117 movies.
Does he make any money? Does he? I feel like it would cost them more just to fly there. He's like, he's minus money because he keeps having to pay to be a part. They're like, we don't want you in this movie, Nick Cage. And he's like, I'll give you $20,000. They're like, ugh, fine.
So... if there's an actor that you would like to help you move, like move your house, like you could pay extra to have this guy come and help you move your house, who do you think it would be?
The Rock.
Wow!
He'd take off his shirt and he'd do it for me.
So there is a company in England that you can pay to have a look-alike Rock come to your house, help you pack it up, and he helps you move the boxes out of your house.
That's pretty fucking... pretty ingenious, I gotta say.
When I go to the website and you scroll down and you see the guy, he looks nothing like The Rock.
Yeah, that does not look like The Rock. Other than the fact that he's muscular and bold.
But he's not even that muscular. Is there one more picture? No, it's just these two pictures. But come on!
I mean, good for him for coming up with a way to make money by kind of looking like a bald.
But would you really pay extra to have a look-alike Rock come to your house? No.
I would pay money to have the real Rock come to my house. How much do you think that would cost?
Oh my god.
He makes so much money. He doesn't need my money, so he would charge me so much.
So much. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about, movie-wise, is Nightmare Alley. New trailer, Guillermo del Toro. Do you know any other films that Guillermo del Toro has done?
I feel like I've heard of his name and I should know. He redid the Halloween movies, didn't he?
Mm-mm.
Who redid the Halloween movies?
I don't know.
How do you know it wasn't him then?
Because I know it wasn't. Because I know his film history.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I'm one of those people who know this.
Bruce is a loser.
What? What did you think of this trailer, though?
It was okay. There's a lot of really famous people in it, but it wasn't like, oh my god! I saw it and I was like, oh.
And I don't have no idea what the movie's about.
Okay.
I have no idea what this movie's about.
Comics Miss explained this here, and he said, give me a mover who looks like Steve Urkel, which would be way more interesting to have someone move your house who looks like that.
That would be pretty funny. I don't know, I just watched this trailer, and I was just, like, lost through the whole entire trailer. I was like, what is this trailer even about?
Also, Silver Age Dave is here.
Oh, Silver Age Dave!
I'm assuming you like the Silver Age comics and not bragging about your sweet salt and pepper hair.
So, what should we do some trivia before we move on to TV? You know, it's a little early. We'll do one now.
No, we're going to talk about TV one time. It's too early. You guys don't get this much trivia fun. You have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
So, should we talk about them in the reboot so everyone has to drink again?
Everyone's drinking already, Bruce. I've been yelling at them the whole time.
Well, another movie from our childhood is being rebooted for Disney Plus. That's why I put it in the TV section. I loved this movie when I was a kid. A little scary because I was a wee little guy when I saw it, but
he's still scared.
Flight of the Navigator. Do you remember this film?
I don't. I've never even heard of it.
Wow. Who am I sitting next to so you just know who Flight of the Navigator is?
You're just older than me. You're old and crusty, and I'm young and beautiful.
I'm older by 2 years. Flight of the Navigator is being rebooted for Disney Plus by Bryce Dallas Howard. That's the one part where I'm like, I'm not sure.
She's starring in it, or she's...
No, she's producing and directing it.
Will her dad help her?
Probably. Most likely.
If he helps her, then I'm okay with it.
All right. So if Mr. Howard...
Ron Howard helps Bryce Dallas Howard make this movie, then I will be on board, kind of.
Yeah, this is when like aliens come down. This kid goes on the ship when there's travels with them, and he meets a bunch of aliens. It's a good film.
Second Street Marvel wants to know if you would pay him to put on a Spider-Man suit and move your stuff.
Yes. Even though you hurt your back, so how are you going to lift the boxes? Suppose he was on his bike and then someone hit him from behind.
Oh my goodness. Did you sue? Are you a millionaire now?
Just happened
Do
yesterday.
you want me to come over? I'll move your shit. Apparently you're a millionaire. I'll come move your stuff.
All right. So we talked about how Tim Burton is doing a reboot of Addams Family for Netflix, Tim Burton style, which I'm excited about because I love Tim Burton. Do you love Tim Burton? Are you a Tim Burton fan? I'm a Tim Burton fan. Are you a Tim Burton fan?
Yes, I enjoy Tim Burton. I was just reading how Ignacio was not aware that Ron Howard and Bryce Dallas Howard were related.
Yes, father and daughter. So we know who I think Wednesday is going to be, but what's this girl's name? I forgot what her name is. She was from Game of Thrones and then Star Wars. Gwendolyn Christine is going to be playing Morticia's rival in the film.
I thought you were going to say Morticia, and I was going to be pissed.
No.
Because there's no way she could pull off Morticia. No way. Also, I finished my beer before Bruce, so what do we get for that?
You get a prize!
What's my prize?
I don't know what you want, baby.
More beer.
More beer. Do the barrier. So yeah, I think this is actually a really good casting. Let me put it up on the screen so everyone can see. I forgot what she played in Game of Thrones, but she was Brienne of Tarth.
You forgot what she played? She was like a fucking badass character. She was like tasked with keeping the Stark girls alive.
Remember, I can't think of people's names on the spot, and that was what I was suffering. I was suffering
You
from...
didn't say you couldn't remember her names. You can't remember who she was, like what she
in the
did.
movie.
You could have been like, she takes care of the Stark girls. She's badass shit.
She's shit?
Badass shit. Not like shit.
But she's going to play
the Hall of Truth.
So
New England IPA. Because people are done with it. 9.0%.
This one's a little stronger than the last one.
Maybe it will make me more interesting. Probably not.
You already washed out. Look how washed out you are. Are you a vampire? Look at me. I look crisp and delicious.
What does that mean?
I don't even know.
I think it means my skin is like younger looking, and that's what it is. The light is just absorbing it. I'm so beautiful.
So we got some Addams Family news. They also went on to name a bunch of the actors who have been cast for the other characters, like let's see, Pugsley and The Thing and Lurch and Mayor Walker, whoever the hell that is. But I looked all these people up. There's like, these are no-name actors who are being cast for these roles.
Johnny Depp will be in it.
Do you think it's a good thing?
Johnny Depp is going to play Gomez. How weird would that be? And like, he has that weird like bug-eyed thing where he talks.
I love
finally like talks so weird.
I like Johnny Depp. I'm a fan.
He's okay.
I like him. I'm a fan. I don't know the hoopla that's going around, but I'm a fan.
Oh my God, Omar Reyes, I am a Twilight character. I would totally be a sparkly vampire.
You would be a sparkly vampire. So, I talked about this earlier. We were at dinner, and I mentioned this to her. There was a fight that was supposed to happen this weekend between Fjord Bjornsson or from Game of Thrones versus Eddie Hall, who they have both won the strongman. Eddie Hall did in 2015. I forgot when Thor did it, but these guys were enormous men. I've been watching
the mountain.
I've been watching Eddie Hall's transformation from like this really big strongman competition guy. He's like slowly slimming down. And he's like getting a 6-pack. This guy is a strongman. He's so huge.
Oh my god! And his girlfriend is so tiny, and she stands next to him.
Well, that's
she's
Thor.
Like,
Eddie Hall is different.
Whatever.
I'm talking about Thor. All right, Eddie. Now we're going to talk about Thor because we're going to show this picture, not that one. Gosh darn it. This one. Look at the difference. This is him during a strongman prepping for that, and this is him now.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the guy from Game of Thrones.
This is the guy from Game of Thrones.
And his tiny girlfriend.
Yes, this is him. But I was talking about the other guy, his opponent, because Eddie Hall was the guy I was talking about, and he ripped his bicep, so he can't go in the fight. But they're showing this on CBR because he was in Game of Thrones, which is a CBR type, article. But this guy is shredded down.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Lost lots of muscle, but also is probably still super strong. This guy's like 6'8" or something. He's a giant. He looks great. Look at him.
Barikin said that Edward and Bella got married on the same day as him and his wife.
Aw, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I have no idea.
It's a good thing. Edward and Bella are true loves. They're meant to be. If you get married on their day, it's magical.
You didn't tell me it was 10:30.
10:30, guys. First person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into our end of the month.
You're not being very helpful tonight.
You know what? I'm reading chat.
Oh, you're not even paying attention to the show. Look at our shitty camera. How are we supposed to put on a good show if you're not paying attention?
The only reason our camera is shitty is because Bruce is in charge of it.
Oh.
If I was in charge of the camera, my face wouldn't look like this, and there would be more of camera space towards me and less over here for Bruce. It'd be like part of his face and then all me.
All right, remind the people.
Oh, now I'm part of the show again.
Help again.
Oh, how convenient. Everyone in chat, get ready. I'm going to help you again. First person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into our end of the month giveaway. You can win a slab, one of the 5 that I picked up and bought because I'm so helpful. What book did She-Hulk first appear in?
This one. This way,
Is it Savage She-Hulk? Is
No.
that the name of it?
This is the name of it.
Sensational She-Hulk. Also not the answer. Nate's at the door.
That's what Nate wants. Nate, come on in.
Asleep.
Can't do it.
And now he's going to be punished.
She-Hulk number 1 is correct. She-Hulk number 1, the first person was Comics Misexplained. I could be wrong. But guys, what a night tonight's turned out to be. I can tell you, so many technical difficulties, things happening. Now Nate's at the door. Comics Misexplained. So I don't want to go on any further without Stephanie because she's the big part of the show. I need to be able to, riff with her.
Nate's like, can you help me move all my stuff into Sophia's room?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Sophia's sleeping at her friend's tonight. Nate wants to sleep in her room because Nate's room is downstairs. He's the only one downstairs, which I get is stinky, but unfortunately that is the layout of our house. So sucks to suck.
So it's fall. Shows are coming back. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We just watched Y the Last Man, the first 2 episodes.
It was okay. The first episode was better than the second one. The second one was a little slow, and I was like, all right. But it's interesting enough that I will continue to watch it and see what happens.
I love the first episode. The first episode
was good.
Really good.
Second episode was
A little slow.
A little slow. I prefer things keep my attention. It's 2021. Let's go. I have no attention span anymore.
Man, she is randy tonight. So there's other shows that are wrapping up production where shows are going to come to us in the spring. And one of those is, guess what? The Boys Season 3. I'm so excited for this. They did a somewhat funny little video showing off that thing. They're ending the season, but it really wasn't that
Everyone's
funny.
yelling at us.
What are they yelling at?
Apparently, Minuteman Comics is technically correct. He should get an entry because it's Savage She-Hulk is what she was supposed to be, is technically the right answer, and you're wrong. Just give him an entry.
I'm going to.
Morrow.
I'm going to.
Jeez. Jesus Christ.
Well, I was going off James Gallego's answers.
Well, he's the one yelling in all caps. Bruce Morrow, pay attention to me.
I am right now. It's right there. See? This is what I just said. Right there. So 2 entries. That's fine. 2 people. Good entries. Winner, chicken dinner.
I hope that you win the whole thing, Minuteman Comics.
All right.
And then we can sing that song. Break me off. Because I don't want no 1 minute man.
See, and also, guys, this is why Stephanie always needs to be here. She always corrects me. Because I just see the first name. I'm like, oh, they got it first. But there's always someone who wrote it before them. And she
Bruce gets excited. He just shouts the first thing he sees.
So what do you think?
A dog.
Are you excited for season 3 of The Boys? Or is this a show that we're giving up on?
I'm not giving up on it yet, but season 2 was very terrible for like the first half of it.
It was 8 episodes. The first 4 sucked, and the second 4.
The first 4 was like, what am I watching? What have they done? This is terrible. And then they turned it around. So hopefully they don't do that again where I have to sit through 4 episodes of garbage. Although we just watched the new episode of Ted Lasso that came out tonight. And it is the first episode of Ted Lasso in 2 seasons that was bad. And we were like, wow. I didn't know Ted Lasso was going to be doing filler episodes of garbage.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Where's Jessica? So we can talk about how bad Ted Lasso was.
All right. So we have 2 things to talk about. One is a new TV show, brand new. There's not a reboot or anything like that. It's a new TV show that I'm excited about. Stephanie probably won't be, but she'll probably
watch. Oh my God, yes, Omar. When is Umbrella Academy coming out again? That show is fucking fire. Every episode of that show is good. Oh my God, I love it.
It's gonna be soon. I think they were at production a while ago. So
number 5. Who's the little kid who can jump through time and space?
Is that 5? I don't remember.
5. I feel like it's 5.
5 sounds right. So one more reboot. So if you guys are playing the drinking game, what's a TV show that was on Fox that you can remember that was kind of like this, like, camera falling around people? I don't want to give too much away. No, that was on NBC. This is more like live, like real in person.
Following people around?
Yeah, it's like kind of trashy.
The only thing I think of is The Real World, and that wasn't on Fox.
Cops!
Everybody knows Cops comes on at 4:30.
So Cops is coming back. If you guys did not know, it got canceled because it's a hot garbage show. Who the fuck is watching Cops? But it is coming back. Fox is like, you know what? Let's bring it back, baby! Let's fall around people in Florida and see all the weird shit that happens.
I'm excited for that. Cops is fucking amazing.
No, you're not. Are you serious?
Garbage people, and I get to see how terrible their lives are, so I feel better about my life decisions as they get arrested. Yes, please. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that.
Oh man, you can watch it on Thursday nights when I play video games. All right, so the other TV show that I'm personally really excited about because it ties into Batman. I'm a big Batman fan. Obviously, if you guys know the channel at all, you know that I'm a huge Batman fan. But news came out a while ago that what's his name? Colin Farrell is playing the Penguin, which is a huge character within the DC universe. HBO Max is now in talks with Colin Farrell for him to reprise his role in his own Penguin spinoff on HBO Max. There's no paper signed, so nothing's official. But this is going to be more of like a mobster type TV show based in Gotham following the Penguin.
I'm torn because I really think that HBO does a good job with the things it produces.
Yep.
Anything I've seen on HBO has always been done well. I think it's very rare that I've ever seen anything that I'm not like, this is amazing. They do a great job.
I will say even the shows that I personally don't like because I don't enjoy the story, the quality of the TV or the filming and cinematography and the script writing and all that stuff is good. Sometimes I'm not into the content itself, but it's always done really well.
So maybe okay. Maybe.
What do you think of Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, I think, sounds like he's a wanker. He just sounds like he's not a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe
supposedly he's a really nice guy. I heard this whole story where I don't know. You hear these stories about these actors where they see like homeless people and they help them out. And I heard the story about him. Took a guy off the street and gave him a hotel for a night, and then he followed up with the guy, and like he actually helped this guy get his life back on track.
All right. Maybe he's a good guy then. Maybe I'm just judging his face. He's got a dick face. Maybe he's not
Dick
that
face.
bad.
He's
He
got a
just
dick
got a
face.
face. I just want to punch. I don't know what it is.
All right, so we did have 2 trailers to talk about. Because I like to talk about trailers, because trailers have mean new TV stuff coming to us that we can enjoy. This, I don't think we talked about this last week, and I think someone said they're really excited to hear Stephanie's take on this Hawkeye trailer.
I think it was Stephen Hayner.
Yes.
He sent us the trailer, and
Yes.
he was like, I can't wait to hear what Stephanie has to say. Guys, buckle the fuck up, because what I have to say is going to blow your minds.
So what do you think? The Hawkeye trailer. Our most hated Avenger.
I would like to say, for everyone who might not know this, I'm a huge fan of Christmas. Like, Christmas is a big deal. I go all out. Like, it is. I decorate every freaking inch of the house. Bruce does the outside. I do the inside. We have like candy dishes. We bake cookies constantly. I go balls to the wall for Christmas. I freaking love it. It's my favorite thing. I feel like that has something to do with the fact that I really fucking like this trailer. And I'm like, God damn it. Is Marvel going to make me like stupid Jeremy Renner?
So, I wish I could make that shared. So, you like this trailer, right? It was
I
good.
thought it looked really good. And they had the Christmas music playing, and I was like, I fucking love Christmas. All right, I'm in.
So I watched this trailer again today, and I think the reason why it was so good was because it was Christmas related. And this whole Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. The Christmas really gets you.
And they played hard on the comedic aspect, and I think they're going to, because Jeremy Renner fucking sucks. He looks old as balls in this trailer. He doesn't look like he can shoot an arrow for shit. And what's it? Haley Steinfeld, is that her name? Steinfeld.
Oh my wait, isn't Haley Steinfeld who's married to Justin Bieber?
I don't know. Is that Haley Steinfeld? Is playing Hawkeye, and she looks fine, but she's like it's all comedy. Like, I don't know when the seriousness is ever going to come across, because she's like trying to save Jeremy Renner. She falls through the window, falls right in front of him, and
yeah, I don't know how I feel about the chick. The chick I wasn't super excited about, but there's just like the Christmas. They did like a good job of playing the Christmas music, and then like the action scenes coming in when the bass came in, and you're like, yes, punch it, buy a present, buy a tree, punch it again.
Buy a present, punch that tree. And
Omar, did you just say that Jessica Biel is married to Justin Bieber? I think you're thinking of Justin Timberlake. Jessica Biel is married to Justin Timberlake. Haley Steinfeld is married to Justin Bieber. So, I'm pretty sure.
So there is a TV show that came out last year, called Lucky. It's an IDW comic book. Steph and I have never read the comic book. We jumped into the TV show for the first, I think it's a 10 episode. Let's say 10, right?
Guys, I was all about this show for 9 episodes. It was like, and then the last episode aired, and it was so fucking bad. I was so mad that I wasted my time and energy on that stupid show. It was such a stupid. It was like the last episode of Dexter, where you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
I do want to point out that Minuteman Comics is super excited for the Hawkeye show. He's saying it's going to shut down Disney Plus, which I don't know.
Are you saying like because so many people are going to watch it, it's going to get shut down? It does look good. I'm actually excited to watch it. I know everyone disagrees with me, but most of the Disney Plus shows they put out have been fucking terrible. Except for WandaVision. Loki was so slow and so dumb and so narcissistic, and I'm supposed to enjoy that. And Captain and the Winter Soldier was one of the worst things I've ever been forced to sit through.
True.
So hopefully Hawkeye redeems Disney Plus a little bit.
So going back to Lock and Key real quick, I just want to point out Middleman's comment because it was a really good comment. So, Lock and Key, season 2, they dropped the trailer. What did you think of the trailer?
I was confused. I don't know when Lock and Key came out, but I think I forgot a lot about the things that happened. Because they showed it, I'm like, wait, who's that guy? What's happening? I was very confused. I need to watch a recap of what happened last season,
for sure,
and then I can go back to it. Because I thought this was like the brother of the 2 kids or the 3 kids that are in the house, but then he was like also the bad girl, and he was like turning the key. I'm very confused. I need to watch a recap of what happened last season, and then I watch this.
Does it get you at all hyped for possibly enjoying season 2?
It looks a little more dark, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Lock and Key had a lot of cool parts, but a lot of very cheesy, over-the-top parts. So maybe they'll do a little more serious badass parts. Although this clip right here where it's frozen, like no one's buying that this kid is a badass. So
No. The coolest part of the show were the keys. The keys were amazing. They would plug their keys into their head somewhere, and they could do really cool things.
yes, depends like where it was. It's like my ear. Now I can do this. The back of my head, I can do this. And each key did something different.
It was cool. It was a cool concept. It just fell on its face in the very last episode. And yeah. Lock and Key. Season 2. Coming out. Does it say when it comes out?
December?
October 22nd.
October. Oh wow, that's soon. That soon, guys.
Yeah, there's so much good TV coming out soon. I'm excited. That is actually all the news I had. I thought it would take a lot longer to get through.
Wow.
You have
wow.
15
it's
more minutes.
10:46, so Bruce hasn't done trivia yet. So let's do that. Because God forbid I don't pay attention to the show and carry it again.
Oh my God.
Guys, first
in the show.
person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway, which is already freaking next week. It's crazy. True or false? She was once a member of the Fantastic Four.
Oh, you're right. It's true or false. 50-50
I
chance
feel
you
like
get it right.
you're going to say true based on the fact that there's a fucking Fantastic Four cover where she's on it. Minuteman Comics says true.
It's true. That's right. She
Amazing.
was.
Amazing that you got that correct. I don't know how you deduced that. Maybe you can let me know the formula within chat.
Are you being facetious?
Facetious. I'm being facetious.
3,
Do another one.
Wow. Wow.
Just gonna do another one real quick. Just real quick, like. Don't worry. You ready?
3, 2.
I'm ready. What is She-Hulk's real name?
Do you even know that?
No.
You don't know her real name?
She-Hulk, like 1980s style hairdo in this picture.
Great picture. Great picture. Great artwork.
Look at her delts. Forget about. I almost said Liam Neeson. You know who I mean. We were just talking about his delts
Man
there.
Comics has got it right again. Right, babe? That man?
He's
Jennifer
the first
Walters?
one.
Is that right?
Minuteman Comics apparently has been reading comics since the mid 80s. I was born.
All right, Minuteman, just so you know, you are on a one question hiatus. But we're going to pause for a second. So, babe, have you read any comics in the last 2 weeks?
I feel like I caught up on Wind.
Yeah, oh yeah. What did you think of Wind?
Wind is good. I like it a lot. I made sure I read Something is Killing the Children because I can't ever fall behind on that.
Behind.
I'm
Okay.
fancy now.
I can't fall behind and then something is killing the children.
Something is Killing the Children. It continues to be amazeballs. You guys wish you were in on it from the beginning like we were. We have every issue, no big deal. Except for the one that fucking matters, which is cover A, which Bruce didn't buy. Which is very strange because Bruce is the cover A guy who's always like, I like cover A. I just get. I think there was a video where he actually said, I always just get cover A.
I'm sure you can go back in time. If you watch every single video on this show, you can probably find it at some point.
Yes. And he didn't buy cover A, the only one that's worth money. So
Oh, they're all worth a lot of money, but that's just worth the most.
a lot of money. Bruce and I have very different versions of what a lot of money is. Millions of dollars! That's what I want.
Oh, man, we forgot to buy Lotto today.
Of course. I keep telling Bruce I want to retire. I'm sick of working. I want to be a kept woman. I want to be a trophy wife where I just can stay home all day. But no, I continue to have to work.
So, Pabs is in the house. Pabs! What's going on, Pabs? How long has Pabs been here?
Omar Rice, I didn't finish Oblivion Song because Oblivion Song is still ongoing, but I am caught up to Oblivion
That's
Song.
true. She is.
If you're trying to throw shade.
Omar, yes, I do know the Powerball plays tomorrow. We're going to buy tickets tomorrow. But Mega Millions is tonight. And we missed it because it's drawn in 11 minutes. You can't buy you can't buy tickets past 9.
Baloney. I thought they did you can start buying tickets online now.
I think you can on an app. But do you trust an app? I don't trust an app.
Guys, Bruce did the Tough Mudder with Omar Reyes last weekend. We were supposed to do it together, and then our babysitter bailed, and I didn't get to go, and Bruce got to go. And then he was like, oh, I did so great, and I did this and this. But then he got electrocuted at the end of it and got straight fucked up. He hit the floor. He cracked one of his teeth.
You're kind of not setting it up very well. You're kind of just like diving right into the juice. We should like give a little bit of setup.
You don't give a shit. Oh, and then he went in the mud and then he climbed over this. You don't give a shit about that stuff. Nobody wants to hear about your workout unless you fell and got hurt. And that's what we want to hear about. Bruce went through the things that electrocute you, fucking nailed him. He hit the floor, covered in mud. He had a cut on his nose, cut on his lip, chipped a tooth. His legs are all cut up. That's what people want to hear.
That's what people want to hear.
They want to hear about how Bruce fucked his ass up.
All right, so yeah, Omar and I did. Omar he's been a subscriber to the channel for the past like 6 months or so, maybe 8 months. I'm not sure exactly how long Omar has been part of Bruce's Everyday Comics crew, but he reached out to us. He's like, "Hey, we live close to each other. Do you guys want to do Tough Mudder?" We decided to say yes. Like Stephanie said, babysitter bailed. Omar and I went down. We met. It was amazing. And then we started. We were waiting in line. We did all of our things. We started doing the race. Omar's crushing it. We're doing a great time, doing all these obstacles. They were like super simple. We did a 5K, which is like 3 miles or something like that. And then the last 3 obstacles fucked me up. The first one, this is the third from the last, was you climbed up this little thing and then you slid down the slide into ice cold water. They kept on filling the fucking pit with ice.
It was cold. That's what he said when he shouted, like George Costanza. He was like, "It was cold in the pool."
No, it was so cold. My muscles. We just ran like 3 miles, and you get in after the 3 mile marker, and your muscles completely freeze up. And then the next thing was a gigantic A-frame, gigantic, 4 stories high, and it's just covered with net. And you have to like climb up the net and then climb down the net. I hate heights. I fucking hate heights. And it was like 4 stories high. Omar's like climbing up, and like I was like started before him, and then he's like, and he's up and over, and he's like, "Bruce, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yup, just fucking hate heights." And then the last thing is you literally run through this. I wish I could make that bigger. How can I make that bigger?
You hit visit and you go to like the site.
All right, so I'll try hitting visit. Yeah, so it's like you basically there's like these electrical wires that are like dangling down, and
just get like in the ground and army crawl.
But the electrical bit is at the very bottom. And that's where the story comes through. So it's Omar runs all the way through, and I'm like, all right, I can do this. I run, and then one hits me, and it's like a little shock, and then the next one hits me, it's a bigger shock, which makes me fall to the ground, and I'm at the very end, and I look up and I see Omar, and then the wire must have been right at the top of my head. Bam, bam! Right into the bottom, and I broke a tooth and cut my nose, cut my lip.
Very sexy, guys. In case you're wondering, the very easy obstacle course that 16-year-old children are allowed to do, Bruce broke his teeth on.
It was a great day. It was a great day. I had so much fun, and then we went to Zap Comics after that. We did some digging. I got some books. It was a really great day. I got to hang out with Omar, subscriber to the channel. He's just a great dude. He's got kids.
Guys, if you want to do a Tough Mudder with Bruce, he still has a couple teeth left. Just let us know, and we will set it up.
All right. So we do trivia?
Bruce, Omar wants to know if you told me about your special carry.
So one of the things was you had to carry your friend on your back or a random Tough Mudder. Obviously, it was Omar. And so Omar carried me first, and then I carried him first, or vice versa. Omar's like, "So you probably never had a subscriber's nuts that close to your back, have you, before?"
Joke's on you. We have subscriber nuts on my face all the time.
It was a really funny thing. He's like, and like we made jokes about it for a while. He said something about Stephanie, but yeah.
And also he said Bruce fucking loves running, and he's way taller than I expected. So his long ass giraffe legs made him like 20 feet ahead of me the entire time. I will tell you guys, Bruce has cardio for days. You would not think, like, looking at him, you're like, oh, Bruce is in shape, but like, how much cardio could he have? Bruce will outrun any motherfucker. Like, he can, I don't know, breathe underwater. He's got special lungs. I don't know what's up with him, but he can run and do cardio till like 6 hours long. And I'm like 6 minutes in, and I'm like, I'm done. Carry me the rest of the way. And Bruce is like, let's do this. It's terrible. It's terrible.
The Tough Mudder was awesome. I'm definitely gonna do it again. Stephanie and I are gonna somehow do one together, and if any, we'll make sure we throw out the invite to all you guys. We'll let you know which one we're doing, and what time we're doing it, so that way you guys can
That would be
join
so
us.
fun if we did like a everyone come, but I don't know. I feel like everyone is on the West Coast.
There's a bunch of people around us. Like Omar's close to us. Dane Comics is close to us. There's a bunch of people in New York, and maybe people will travel. I don't know. We'll throw it out there. We'll have fun.
Max Washington, he lives in Queens.
He does, yes.
TK's Back Cave. TK's Back Cave.
TK's Back Cave.
He lives in Queens. All right, we'll get some people.
All right, more trivia.
And then your balls can be on my back, Omar.
Balls on back, babe. Balls on back.
2, 1.
Read the question.
What was She-Hulk's profession? She was a professional hustler.
Hustler, baby.
She said, I'm a hustler, baby. Two Gun said he's only 3,000 miles away.
I mean, the Tough Mudder was a lot of fun.
lawyer.
Lawyer's right.
Omar Reyes Jr. was first to say lawyer. Is he allowed to win yet?
That I don't know without opening the doc.
Put it in, and then him and Two Gun Pedro. They were the first two. So
Two-Gun,
put
definitely.
Omar in, and then Two Gun also, just in case Omar can't win. You'll still be in Two Gun no matter what, but also we might just take Omar out
Yes.
if he can't win. Guys, this is going to be rapid fire, apparently. We're putting in all the trivia right now, unless you want to hear more stories about how Bruce cracked his teeth.
Do you guys have any questions for us? We can fluff for another 6 minutes. 4 minutes? 4 minutes! 4 minutes of fluff! Give us a question. We'll tell you. I do have, yeah, I don't know. And nothing. Look at this. Look at these sweet lips coming at you. But
It's
yeah.
going to be 6 minutes of me doing that. 6 minutes of me doing that. Hashtag ball show. The ball show. Guys, if you want to put your balls on my back, come do a Tough Mudder. How did she become She-Hulk?
How did she become
Gamma
She-Hulk?
radiation.
Oh, there's fluffing in the subscription.
You have to be a Patreon member, Omar.
You only need OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans page. I do this for like 20 minutes.
It's the best OnlyFans page out there. Blood transfusion. That was right.
Comics Misexplained was the first one who said
Hold on,
blood
Noel.
transfusion. Omar Reyes said semen first, which is also amazing. Why are you not believing me? It's Comics
Oh,
Misexplained.
I thought you said someone else.
God.
What's he yelling at? Sam King, how we met? We met on Match.com.
We did. We are internet. We are like we are millennials. We met on a dating website. And I
This
was
camera
like-
quality is driving me
I
nuts.
was. We met and I was like, send me dick pics. And he was like, YOLO, yeet. And then he sent me a dick pic. And the rest was history.
Yeah, because I say YOLO and yeet all the time.
Or would send dick pics. That was like a second date thing, guys.
Did you see his answer?
Yes, his answer was blood related. I guess, Berrigan. He said massive period. That's his answer.
3, 2,
Oh, Angel. Who is starring as the She-Hulk in the Disney Plus series? Actually, no, I don't know what it is. I read
It's
it.
the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
No. She looks like that's the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes, this was like an image that I found to throw people off.
Whoa. Whoa. Rosario Dawson, Orphan Bacak,
All those images were images to throw you guys off. I found like the
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
No. Eddie Randy Robot. Why is that your answer for everything, Ignacio, tonight? Get a new answer. It's never going to be that.
I forgot to do a poll.
Guys, the straw poll is, do you think that Bruce should chip more of his teeth, and how should we do it? It's an
I
open
chipped
end-
one too. There was tiny little piece.
It's not. He whistles every time he speaks now.
Come on, guys. Who is starring in as She-Hulk in the Disney
Steve
Plus
Urkel.
series? Is the girl from The Good Place? Remember the Indian girl?
Andrew Kai was the first person to get it right. Tatiana Maslany.
That's right. Tatiana. Who was it again?
Andrew Kai. You know you're gonna fucking win. You win everything. Winning's in your blood. If you didn't play Powerball, is there Powerball in Australia? What do you guys have? Do you have a lottery in
What
Australia?
lottery do you have in Australia? I'm sure
Let
they
us
have
know.
one.
Let us know in chat what lottery you have in Australia, and I want to play it.
It's like a government thing. Like they'd love to.
Yeah, but
make
other
money.
governments aren't as corrupt as ours. So
Who was the Red She-Hulk?
Tatiana Maslany.
No, it is.
Betsy Ross. She made the flag and she was the Red She-Hulk. She's amazing. A real American hero.
All right, Pab said he had it first. It's right under.
It was like right under, Pabs. I can't help you. I'm on live chat. Are you on live chat? Change it. Get it right.
What's the one the Pabs to?
Whatever, Pabs, you'll get one. You get one for being a whiny ass bitch. Congratulations.
Who said Betty Ross first?
Betsy Riss. Sam King said Betsy Riss.
All right, he meant the right Betsy Ross.
Did he? Because it's supposed to be Betty Ross. So none of it's right.
Well, he was mostly right.
Betsy
He was
Ross.
Russian.
Barbara Walters.
Bruce Banner's girl. Barbara Walters.
Oh, Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters. An American legend.
Is she?
Is she though?
Is she?
Is she? Guys, number 9. We got one more after this. Betty White should be it. What comic creators created She-Hulk? Buscema. What's the answer, guys? Guys.
We're that bad tonight.
Oh
The
my God,
camera's terrible.
you
The
guys,
lighting's terrible.
You guys are getting it wrong.
opening was
Stanley is
terrible.
one part of it. It's 2 people. Get the other person. It's not Mike Ditka. He coaches football.
Yo, mama.
Some horny old dudes is close.
Claremont.
Very close.
Some horny old dude.
Pabs technically got one part. You guys keep getting one part.
Minuteman Comics.
then
He got
another
both.
part.
He said Stanley and John Buscema. So I'm gonna give it to Minuteman.
Well, I don't know, because Pabs might get upset and be like, I also got it.
Did he get both names?
He wrote it after. Way after. I'm not giving you it again. Get one.
All right, last question. Last question.
3, 2, 1.
Where did She-Hulk get her college education?
Dartmouth. Harvard.
Again, thank you, James Gallegos, for writing these questions. You are the wrench of all the wrenches.
NYU
is not
DeVry.
correct. DeVry.
She got an online education, guys. It's just as good as everyone else's.
Start University of Phoenix. You guys are amazing.
She went to BOCES. She got a trade school degree. Guys, she's a working woman. College of Giant Green Lawyers. UCLA. Pabs got it right
Pabs.
first. Congratulations, Pabs. You actually won this one. We didn't just give it to you. Congratulations.
All right, guys. It's 11:03. We'll stick around to 11:10. If you guys have any questions you guys want to ask us before we sign off, I want to apologize for the opening of the show. It sucked. It was a hot mess at the beginning of the show.
You guys loved it anyway. You're welcome.
You had like a shot of Stephanie's chest for a while, so you're welcome for that.
It was like really close up of my eyelashes. You guys got to see my amazing eyelashes. I have great eyelashes, so you're welcome for that.
Yeah, but it was a rough start. My Canon M50 is the last few weeks have been really.
It's been a downhill for that camera. It's on its way out. Needs another one. Sleepy Reader 666 is here, and then just send us $10.
What? So we're gonna do a couple things just for that. And Sleepy Reader, you are insane, Damien. Thank you so much. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this.
Cha-ching. We're making money.
Also, people aren't excited about my eyelashes. Comments please explain wants to see Frank's eyelashes.
Damien, thank you so much. That was amazing. But
Damien is a very generous man.
yes, he is.
He's a secret millionaire. Damien, do you want me to come move your house? I'll do it for money.
Does Frank still have his nuts, or did he have his Frank and Beans chops. Yeah, he did get a vasectomy. He still has his testicles, but he got a vasectomy, so he cannot have children. But he is a
But that does
purebred.
not stop him from trying, guys. That guy is a hornball.
No, Frank is the least horn dog I've ever met. I've only seen him hump one thing once when he was like 2 years old.
Because he can't lick his own balls, guys. He's got the saddest life ever. Imagine getting born as a dog and you can't lick your own balls. Poor Frank. Everybody hashtag lick Frank balls. Lick Frank's balls for him.
There's the Two Gun did say hashtag Frank Cam. So can you give the people Frank Cam?
This one?
Yep.
Frank is taking over the bed. He's laying next to the camera that doesn't work. He's like, guys, this is my spot.
Frankie!
Bruce is
He
so
moved
mean.
his ear.
You got an ear move. That was it.
Frankie! That's all you guys get.
All right. He's not even waking up for you guys. Sorry, that's my hand. Omar, now you learned something new. I didn't know that either. I thought dogs just got their balls chopped off. I didn't know that vasectomy was an option, especially since vasectomies don't always work. So he's like, oh, I had kids even though I didn't want to. My whole career is over.
I'm pretty sure he still has his balls. He has his little thing back there.
I've never seen them. I've seen his red rocket a bunch of times. Unfortunately. He just shows it to me. He doesn't do anything with it. He just has it.
True. It's true.
Poor Frank.
All right.
Poor Frank.
I think that's going to do it for tonight. It was a weird show. I apologize. Next week, I'll make sure I'm just going to set up the webcams next week. I'm not going to deal with the camera bullshit. But I'll pick the good.
But I want better lighting. This is not accentuating the beauty that is my face. It's too much brightness. Or I'm going to get like a spray tan like Donald Trump. Just be orange for you next week.
All right.
Orange Stephanie.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is the end, or not tomorrow. Next Friday is the end of the month giveaway. So make sure you guys tune in for that because we'll be giving away prizes at 10:15, 10:30, 10:45. The grand prize will be at
11 p.m. Are you on the wheel? Well, you get to choose from all the slabs. I hope you do because I picked out fucking awesome slabs. You're welcome.
And this month is going to get the most choice. Next month, you're going to only have one of four. The next month, one of three. And if you're in December, you're going to get the last two. So you're welcome.
You're welcome. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we should sprinkle it in mid-December. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
More tequila for Bruce next week. Maybe
I asked Bruce, do you want to do beer or tequila this week? And he's like, are we on a diet for some reason? I'm like, bitch, we're always on a diet for some reason.
All right. So next week, because Miniman said next week will be tequila week.
Whoa. On the end of the month giveaway, that's dangerous because that means I'm going to be giving away prizes.
So it'll be a fun week next week. And man, thank you so much for tuning in.
Everyone, Omar wants to know why there's no home vlog this week, guys. There's no home vlog this week because at my job, this really awesome guy named Greg was like, hey, do you want 4 free tickets to go see the Mets play the Cardinals on Wednesday? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. And so we went and so the Mets played the Cardinals with the kids and got drunk. And then I went to bed because I thought I was going to vomit because I drank too much.
It was a great experience because it was like a test to see how our 2 older kids would take a baseball game.
They did awesome. They loved it. They were like screaming. They were losing their minds. They're like, may please come to another baseball game. They had a really fun time. It was their first baseball game. So because of that, we didn't shoot home vlog. So all the books that Bruce got this week are stupid. I hate them all. Oh my God. Who draws like this? What is that face? That doesn't even make any sense, guys. Oh my God. Books are stupid. There you go. Home vlog.
Jeff Lemire poops in his books. David Andrew is the only person you should be reading. Everything is stupid, and I'm always tired. Guys, keep your eyes peeled for Vault Comic News because he does have a new book coming out soon.
I can't wait to shit on it. Just kidding. I would never do that, David. I would never do that.
Damien, you're the man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks to everyone for tuning in this week. And I apologize for the shitty show, but we'll be back next week. We're going to be back. Guns a-blazing.
Oh, yes. I forgot banana boobs. Also, banana boobs. Banana boobs.
Second night.
Banana boobs.
Good night, guys. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. See you guys on Monday.
I hope your weekend is moderate and that you hate your job on Monday.
Peace.